So today I would like to speak to you a little bit about equations, kind of a recap from past years. So in past years, we have definitely talked about equations and expressions. So just a lovely little reminder, an equation, it's going to have an equal sign. An expression doesn't have an equal sign. So it could be something like 2x plus 3. That's an expression. There's no equal sign there. Whereas my equation could have something like 2x plus 3 is equal to 7. And in that case, you're actually able to solve for the value of x. That is a key distinction when you are working in this unit because there are going to be times where it's going to be asking you to write an expression and then an equation. Another thing to kind of keep in mind is that there are steps that need to be followed when solving an equation. So I tend to think of the equal sign as kind of like the balance point. Both sides of my equal sign, regardless of which way my equation is written, it needs to stay balanced. So let's take the really simple equation I've already made up. 2x plus 3 is equal to 7. So in order to solve for my variable here, I need to have my variable on one side of the equal sign by itself, and then everything else, or my numbers, on the other side. The thing that's kind of causing me problems from this right now is this plus 3. In order to get rid of that, I need to basically undo the adding of the 3. The opposite of adding is going to be subtracting. In order to keep this equation balanced, I'm going to need to subtract 3 from both sides of the equal sign. Yes, that is key, from both sides. There are going to be many people who can possibly do this in their head relatively quickly, and that's great. However, these are relatively simple equations. Therefore, at this point in time, it's really just getting used to the different methods of what we need to do. So I have 2x is equal to 4. So 2x is actually 2 times x. So it's 2 times whatever that value is. So I need to undo that because I'm just trying to figure out what x is. So in order to do that, I'm going to divide both sides by 2. Again, both sides, yes, that is a necessity. So I'm going to get that x is equal to 2, which I'm sure many of you could probably figure out looking at this equation at the beginning, but it is all about showing your steps. So that's kind of a brief recap.